some good boxing to make that happen.
So that's his plan B, which is good. Again, I haven't scored 59-54. I've given all the rounds to Barrera.
C'est bien qu'il me combat. T'as vu, je crosse à la fin comme il passe. Continue, continue. Fais ta boxe, essaye de toucher sur 24. Bon, tape le croche, tu t'accroches. Il accroche beaucoup. Quand il tend les bras, passe dessous. Passe dessous, passe dessous, n'hésite pas. Ok, perfect. Et moi, Kim, tu sais pourquoi ils te demandent ça? Ils n'aiment pas quand tu restes statique devant lui à prendre des coups. Repars au déplacement. Repars au déplacement.
Seventh round, Dave. He does a real decent job here.
Yeah, he's trying to back up Barrera, stalking him, coming right to him, throws the big right hand. That was one of his best punches of the fight. And he had a little momentum going there. Right through the gloves. The good right hand sneaking through by Barrera, showing Zoulikha you still have to pay a price to get in.
And he's paid that price throughout the course of the fight. He was down in the second round. He hasn't been cut. But back in the fifth round, Barrera was cut, and then as the fifth round progressed, he was cut ever so much more. He's done a nice job in that corner of Barrera of keeping that cut under control. And it's a fairly bad cut right now at this stage. We're in round 7, scheduled for 10. Mandalay Bay Event Center here. And the main event of the evening, of course, Sergey Kovalev and Gio Mohammadi for the IBF, WBA, and WBO light heavyweight championships of the world.
As Barrera opens up here, you look for some angles for him in avoiding counter shots.
Dave, how tough is this guy? I mean, he's
too tough for his own good at this point.
Yeah.
But he's taking all these shots.
Taking body shots, head shots. Stiff shot right down there by the spleen. He's taking liver shots.
Now, what they're going to be looking for is he's been taking shots and firing back. If he takes these same shots and his output slows, we're going to take a more serious look about stopping it. That's what Zoulikha has to do, is maintain some form of fighting back.
He's fighting back, Dave, but he's taking a lot of punishment in this, the 7th round, too.
Yeah, but we're seeing a little less fight in his fighting back in this round, and he is looking vulnerable. And so somebody has to be looking out for him, because this is one of the situations where I may not be going down, so somebody has to be taking this into account. He's hit too many flush shots.
Zoulikha's trainer has the towel up like he may be thinking about stopping this fight, but right now he's very enthusiastically cheering for his fighter, but his fighter's taking a lot of punishment in this game. These are heavy shots. I wouldn't like to let him take too much more punishment now.
I'd be throwing it in or stopping it in between.
There's 43, 42, 41 seconds to go in this 7th round. And this round of all rounds, he's taking a pounding. Much more severe so than in the 2nd round where he was actually dropped. There's a solid right hand. Look at the way the guy comes back and wings it.
Then he comes trying to surge back, but this round, probably the biggest punch differential of the fight in terms of numbers, and then you multiply the effect because of how good these punches are by Barrera.
And you can also tell by the legs. Look at the heels on Zoulikha is, very heavy in the heels right now, and he's taking a lot of punishment in this. But this goes to his conditioning, his toughness, his grit. He's some kind of rugged guy. But that's actually,
can't have
if they use
like that.
I know. But if you use a 10-point must system properly, that would be a 10-8 round. I'm not going to put it down as a 10-8 round because I know the judges won't. But he certainly is more significant than the other 10 rounds.
Okay? Hakim, je veux que tu repartes en mouvement. Je veux que tu repartes en mouvement. Que quand tu es collé à lui, c'est pour frapper. Quand tu es collé à lui, si tu ne frappes pas, tu sors. Dis-lui que t'es couilles. Yes. C'est bon, Hakim, c'est bon. Bon, plus d'intelligence, Hakim. Plus d'intelligence. Continue ce mouvement. Plus d'intelligence. Hakim, je veux pas que tu restes face à lui sans toucher. Je veux pas que tu restes face à lui sans boxer.
Barrera opens up. Body shot. Good right hand. A good left hook that almost drops Zoulikha. Then he backs up, scores another two-punch combination, backs up again, and he's landing 2 and 3 at a time. Zoulikha can't catch up to him.
And that first replay showed you some really heavy shots as we move to round 8. Zoulikha has made this a really good fight because he's really a tough guy against Sullivan Barrera, who we more or less thought would be able to outpower this guy. And he has. I mean, but Zoulikha just won't go. He used the term a couple of rounds ago. He's actually too tough and too strong for his own good.
Yeah, he's staying up there. Barrera can't drop him. And he's rugged. But these are the fights that you can't have them back to back.
This is too much for Zoulikha. I mean, he's really taking some pounding, and as tough as he is, it's at the point of danger right now. Mind you, Barrera's got a puffy left eye. He can cut to the right eye in the angle, and a bad cut, which his opponent's done a great job on it. That was back in the 5th round. Barrera was down back in the 2nd. He's hurt. Big shot, he's ready to go, and he goes down. He was hit by that left hook and hurt bad. He's going to get up. Now, Russell Moore should really take a close look at this guy. He's ready to go again. But whether I let him go, he says he's okay. But that's a tough knockdown. His legs are totally shot right now, and Barrera can finish him off. This is where Zoulikha's corner should throw in the towel, I think.
Yeah, because the last round plus this, the pace of the fight, there it is.
Russell Moore does what the corner probably should have done and saved this guy to fight another day. It's a brilliant effort by Barrera because Zoulikha came to fight. He had to work hard. He's cut bad. He's going to be out of action. That'll take some plastic surgery to close that eye. And this guy, you know, he shouldn't fight for a while either because he took a vicious pounding in this one.
And a lot in the last round and a half. It's one thing to let you play the wait-and-see game for a little while, where you take a couple for the privilege of trying to throw something. And he was in that mode for a good part of this. But he totally hit the wall in round 7, and it went downhill.
You know, in the 7th round, Dave, I was thinking, you know, it's time for the corner to step in. He didn't have to take all that punishment that he took in the 8th round. He got knocked down. He was totally out of it. His legs were shot. And then he had to take a couple more shots before Russell Moore said, no, that's it. I'm not going to let you get hurt on my watch.
He took more punishment in the last round and a half than perhaps maybe the last 5 rounds before that.
Watch this now, Dave. The knockdown and then the end of the fight. Here we go.
He'd been slowing down, double jab, big right hand up near the temple area, the equilibrium shot, 2 more, still on his feet somehow. Another couple of big shots, and finally he stumbles to the canvas, gets up, and this is another opportunity where they could have stopped it. Double jab, the right hand to the temple definitely set Zoulikha off his equilibrium. So down he is. Even there, he barely went down, but then after he gets up, this is when the final case is made. He's not throwing anything. He's just waiting to get hit. Huge uppercut, left hook. That's 3 shots, and well, you didn't want to see 5 more get in there right behind it. So the referee steps in, and there you have it.
Very good stoppage by Russell Moore. He wanted to stop it after the knockdown. The kid comes forward. And you know, we talk so much about how gritty a fighter Zoulikha was, and he made this fight. But how about this kid now, 16-0? He looks to be the real deal, too, because he was in against a very tough, experienced kid from Villeurbanne in France. Hakeem Zoulikha is just a very, very tough fighter. That's what you call earning your bones tonight, Mr. Barrera.
Yeah, tough guy. He stopped him and, you know, found another gear.
Well, we still have to make it official. Ring announcer Jake Gutierrez is standing by, so let's get the official particulars.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute 34 seconds of the 8th round as referee Russell Moore stops this contest. The winner by TKO victory, he is still undefeated, Sullivan Barrera.